Welcome back, Guru Nation, for yet another biotech stock glimpse. Okay, this is never financial advice. As somebody who works in clinical research and is also trying to grow the YouTube channel, in addition to the daily, almost daily live streams, and definitely the daily videos on how to get into clinical research or the fundamentals about clinical research, I'm going to keep doing those forever. But I found a good way to grow my channel and something to scratch my own itch when it comes to looking for biotechs because I really love looking at stocks. I love investing in stocks. Is to make these videos here and there when I see something being talked about on Reddit or on Discord or on whatever internet forums you can look at. I love these small cap biotechs. So today we're actually going to look at Novan Inc. And Novan Inc. symbol NOVN. Okay, if you look at the 1 month run up, it's already had a huge run. Okay, 98 cents about a month ago to $2.50, where it's at today, 2.55. Um, and after hours, it's down 2%. Right now, it's February 15th. It's President's Day, so market's not open today, but tomorrow. This is a $360 million market cap. And ignore Yahoo Finance. They don't know anything. They're detecting a bullish pattern on the chart, and so is one of my buddies who I don't know how to do technical analysis. I'm learning, but I'm no technical analyst. My expertise is like on the research side, looking at the pipeline, looking at the catalyst, looking at clinicaltrials.gov. Although for this study, we'll show you some things that I can't find, so maybe you guys can find. But basically, this thing's already like tripled in the last month, but it has what I love for these small market cap biotechs, and that's a catalyst coming up. So they have a phase 3 study for Molluscum, and there is no current FDA approval. There's no approved drugs for molluscum. And what is molluscum? Well, it is a condition, and we'll look at their pipeline. SB206 is the drug. So molluscum, it's Novan is developing SB206 as a topical antiviral gel for the treatment of viral skin infections, with a current focus on the treatment of molluscum contagiosum, a contagious skin infection caused by mollusca poxvirus. So Novan reported top-line efficacy results from phase 3 trials in January 2020. SB206 failed to achieve statistically significant results for the primary endpoint. B Simple 2 was statistically significant for multiple pre-specified sensitivity analysis. Similar analysis with B Simple 1 demonstrated the trial is reasonably consistent and supportive of B Simple 2. Data from the prospective week 24 safety and evaluation announced in March 2020. Safety and scarring profiles found to be favorable. FDA Type C meeting conducted on April 1st, 2020. Based on verbal guidance received during the meeting with the FDA, the company understands the FDA will consider one additional pivotal trial, if successful, to be supported by the previously completed B Simple 2 trial. In addition, the FDA provided guidance with regard to both the study design for B Simple 4. Okay, so basically, what we have coming up is this catalyst. Okay, for SB206, B Simple 4, molluscum. And the catalyst, all right, the B Simple 4 pivotal phase 3 study, the enrollment's complete as of February 1st. Top line data on track for targeted readout before the end of quarter 2 2021. I've been reading March 25th as a date for this, as the potential catalyst date. So between now, which is February 15th, and March 25th, you have 5 weeks. Okay, you have like more than a month, a little bit more than a month to find your spot to get in. I would like to see a pullback. Um, we may or may not get it. I mean, there's probably a lot of people who are going to be taking profits because it had, if we look at the 5 day, okay, just 5 days. I mean, in the last month, it went up like from 98 cents to 250. In the last week, it almost doubled. Okay, it went from $1.60 to 2.50. So you might see a lot of profit takers in the next week running up to the catalyst. SB206 has the potential to be an important choice in the treatment of molluscum, which affects millions of people each year and importantly can provide a much needed treatment benefit to patients. We look forward to seeing the clinical efficacy results from B Simple 4 study and SB206's ability to address the unmet need in this indication. Basically, what the FDA told them already from their previous phase 3, from the B Simple 1, B Simple 2 from 2020, January 2020. Safety and scarring profiles found to be favorable. So if we get any kind of positive news from this study, from the one that just completed, you can see this thing running up again. And again, it depends between now and March 25th where this stock is going to be hovering around. Because I imagine it's going to take another dip, maybe, because this is still more than a month away. So you're probably going to have a lot of profit takers. If you can get it below $2 again, it may be worth speculating. Again, the chart is bullish short term. If we look for on clinicaltrials.gov, because they have more in their pipeline too. They also have SB206, the same compound for HPV. The phase 2 data was released November 29, 2016. Primary endpoint was met. And so you would expect a phase 3 study for HPV. But when I went to clinicaltrials.gov, because this study ended in 2016. So when I went to clinicaltrials.gov and I searched for the compound SB206 because I want to see what studies are out, all I saw was this study for Molluscum, which is the one that we know, right? The one that we've been talking about. But I don't see anything for HPV. So this one, I don't know if you want to wait for the results. Maybe they're good news. Maybe it's statistically significant. But if you look here, CP206 failed to achieve statistically significant results for the primary endpoint in the study front that ended January 2020. Here's the good thing about this. Here's the bullish thing. There are currently no FDA-approved therapies for the treatment of molluscum. The company believes that SB206 as a topical at-home caregiver applied therapy with a rapid treatment benefit, if approved, would satisfy an important patient care need for the treatment of molluscum. So there was never a question about safety, right? It failed to achieve statistically significant results for the primary endpoint. So if we go here and we look for the primary endpoint on the study that just completed. So the primary endpoint is the complete clearance of all treatable molluscum contagiosum at week 12. This complete clearance is the primary outcome measure. So in this study, we already know it was not statistically significant, and the FDA wanted more data. All right. So top line efficacy results from the new study are anticipated before the end of the second quarter, and that's going to be March 21st. Another good thing that this company has, because it seems like nothing else in the pipeline anytime soon, all the other studies seem to be on hold or never got started. Novan engages, and this is in this article from Catalent, this press release on December 21st, 2020, so just a few months ago. Catalent welcomes the announcement by its partner Novan of the partnership with Catalent for the support of chemistry, manufacturing, and control activities and development of an intranasal formulation for berdazimer sodium for the use in Novan's coronavirus program. Novan, and this is something that's not talked about much. Okay, had to find this on Reddit. Novan today announced it has entered a master service agreement with Catalent, which will include support of chemistry, manufacturing, and control activities and development of an intranasal formulation for use in the company's COVID-19. We are pleased to be working with Catalent and to benefit from its expertise in drug development and manufacturing, which is of particular interest to us in our COVID-19 program. We look forward to advancing into preclinical IND, enabling studies, and taking another steps toward unlocking the potential of our proprietary nitric oxide based medicines. So they also have, so this is what they're doing. They initiated an in vitro assessment of nitrocil against the novel COVID coronavirus, targeting the reduction of viral burden. Based on the scientific literature, Novan's product candidate, Novan believes nitric oxide may inhibit viral replications by disrupting protein function. And if we look at their pipeline, this is actually not even listed uh, on there. So they just put it as potential therapeutic applications of nitric oxide, right? Viral infections, and this is where they get coronavirus. So that's a little known thing about Novan that I think people are not really talking about. But really, all you have right now is you're hoping for the top line positive results by March 25th. So between now and then, I wouldn't necessarily, again, not financial advice, I wouldn't buy at this level. I will wait for some profit takers, and then maybe a few weeks before, unless there's a run up. I mean, there also could be a run up. Doesn't mean there's going to be a pullback. So if there's a run up, I probably wouldn't. I personally wouldn't get into this if there's a run up between now and the next few weeks. But if there's a pullback, this would be interesting, potentially interesting for me to wait for the top line results for the phase 3 study. So hopefully, this helps you do some due diligence and look into this potentially exciting and unmet. This is an unmet need. There is no treatment for MC uh, out there, so this could be a game changer. And that partnership with Catalent for COVID, I mean, that's something that's not really talked about. I don't think investors are even really too aware of that. So that's something positive as well in the pipeline. So something to look into. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you later.